the hell am I looking at? When does this happen in the movie?
Now. You're looking at now, sir. Everything that happens now is happening now.
What happened to then?
We passed then.
When?
Just now. We're at now.
Go back to then.
When?
Now.
Now?
Now.
I can't.
Why?
We missed it.
When?
Just now.
When will then be now?
Soon.
How soon?
Sir!
What?
We've identified their location.
Where?
It's the moon of Vega.
Good work. Set a course and prepare for our arrival.
When?
1900 hours, sir.
By high noon tomorrow, they will be our prisoners.
Oh!
Communion After Dark.
They try to convince us, but we don't want to be like them. decisions. We are rebels with a cause, and we don't wanna live in a world like that. We are not dead. We are not dead yet. We are not dead. We are not dead yet. There is no way out, there is no way back. We are trapped in stagnation, but we will not give up. We are still alive, as long as we are not dead. We keep up the fight. We are rebels with a cause, and we don't wanna live in a world like that. We are not dead. We are not dead yet. We are not dead. We are not dead yet. We are not dead. We are not dead yet. We are not dead. We are not dead yet. We are not dead. We are not dead yet. We are not dead. We are not dead yet. We are not dead yet. We are not dead. We are not dead yet. just a touch, baby. I look around and Sin City's cold and empty. No one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone. And I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. I said, ooh, I'm drowning in the noise. Oh, when I'm like this, you're the one I trust. I'm running out of time, 'cause I see the sun light up the sky. So I hit the road in overdrive, baby. Ooh, the city's cold and empty. No one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone. And I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. I said, ooh, I'm drowning in the noise. Oh, when I'm like this, you're the one I trust. I'm just walking back to let you know I can never say it on the phone. We'll never let you go this time. I said, ooh, I'm drowning in the noise. Oh, when I'm like this, you're the one I trust.
Communion After Dark. Welcome back for another week of amazing music. It is the week of July 26th. Last week, I think, of July.
Yeah, this month is shot in the ass.
Month is so long. Anyway, I am here with Gold and Paradise, and we have a special guest in the virtual studio.
Yeah.
Hi, Kyle. Kyle from Auger.
Hello, how you doing?
So
Yes.
happy,
Welcome.
honored to have you here.
Oh, I'm very, very happy to be here as well. It's be good fun.
And that was my set. I hope you enjoyed that. So the last song that I played was Auger with a cover of Blinding Lights. This is on the Hard Pop Volume 1 covers release on Dark Tunes. And Blinding Lights is by The Weeknd. So it took me a minute to figure out what this was. But great cover choice. Did you pick that one, or did somebody make you cover that?
No, I picked it. It was between Gwen Stefani and The Weeknd, and I was leaning towards Gwen Stefani, but there was a criteria we had to meet, and so I had to go for The Weeknd. But I'm actually quite glad I did, because it worked out really well, I think.
Yeah, it was a good cover. Very good cover.
Has The Weeknd himself heard it?
No.
Maybe we should send it to Abel. Get him to listen to it.
That'd be awesome.
Before that, I played a new band I've never heard of called Malice Machine. This is their song Restrict, off of a release called Chemical Violence. Self-released. I wanted to play a couple of bands that have been self-released, so you can find them and people could find out about them. Before that was Faction 22 with the song Social Warfare. And this is off of a full album called Social Warfare, also self-released. Another band I actually don't know anything about, maybe a brand new band. And just some dark industrial for you.
Awesome.
All right, so the fourth song in Mouse's set was by Introspect, and that is a cover of Killing Joke's classic Love Like Blood. And that was featuring Enlia on vocals, I'm guessing, for that track.
Yes.
And that's a single, which you can buy on Bandcamp. And Mouse said that's a little older, but it's a pretty awesome cover, she said. So I have to listen to it. I haven't had a chance yet, so.
Yes. Please go check it out.
Right, and then prior to that, we heard Northern Light with Ich Sajiya from the Ya album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Northern Light. Cool. I haven't heard that new album either.
Isn't this album like the first time in German, or they did something with this album? This was an older album. It was a reissue, but they did something with it this time.
This is an older album?
It was an older album, but they either it's re-recorded or it's the first time it's all in German. I think some songs previously were in English. Something like that I read.
It is all in German.
Yeah.
Oh, so maybe this is the German redo of the album.
Yep, exactly.
Before that, I played brand new Blutengel. As you know, we've been playing their music for a couple of weeks. They have a brand new album called Erlösung, The Victory of Light. And that was the song We Are Not Dead. All of the songs on this album are great. So definitely go check it out if you haven't already. They are on Out of Line Records. And before that was new Clan of Zymox. The Legends Have Returned. That was the song In Control off of the new album Limbo on Tree Soul.
Yep. Good album. That was definitely one of their better albums from front to back that they've released in a number of years.
Yeah, I like it better than their last album, Spider on the Wall.
Yes.
I think that was 2020.
Definitely.
I like this a little bit more.
I think Limbo is very good. It's a very strong album from front to back. All right, so and they've made how many albums now? 35?
Good job.
That would be one album a year. I think it's more like 15.
They've made plenty. That's for sure. All right, so let's go ahead and do our shot now in honor of Kyle joining us. We really appreciate it. Another Brit on the show, which is exciting.
Oh, we love our Brits.
Yeah.
Cheers.
I love it. Cheers.
Now drink your drink.
I'll pretend that burned.
Mine was oh, what are you doing there, Mouse? What is going on?
Was my straw making a ton of noise? I'm so sorry.
My shot was orange carousel with triple sec. It was pretty tasty, but had a little bit of a twingy taste at the end there. Twang. What'd you have, Mouse? Because I see your face is all.
I'm sorry. That's fine. It was.
Had a little wang in it.
Wang. It was vodka and peach lemonade with some maple syrup. I thought maybe I could make it taste good, but it didn't taste good at all.
Maple syrup.
Yeah, it was in my fridge.
Okay. That's an interesting combination. It's definitely something that normally we wouldn't try. That's good, Mouse.
That's how you make drinks. You just like mix stuff that's in your house.
Yeah.
It's very resourceful.
What did you drink, Kyle?
Oh, I had some very strong stuff. It was Ribena cordial, lovely blackcurrant juice, and really puts hairs on your chest if you drink.
Yeah, I hope not on my chest. I probably shouldn't have it.
Right. Well, did you drink more Jaeger?
No, I had Apple Crown Royal.
Okay,
Apple Crown Royal.
Stuff.
That stuff's good.
Good.
You can drink it straight.
If you like drinking that, yep, good stuff.
Chilled.
All right, so we'll be talking to Kyle for sure coming up and discussing stuff. Kyle's also from, if I'm not mistaken, did you just join Massive Ego as well?
I did, yeah. I joined sort of the start, late to the end of the year, sort of start of this year, and we've been writing a whole EP together, which has been really good. So it's obviously I worked with them on their Point of No Return, not Point of No Return. Point of No Return is the track that we did. We did the Church of the Malfunction album.
Yeah, I remember. Right, yes.
Yeah, so it's been a quite a nice sort of healthy collaboration ever since, and they approached me to join and on keys and also his writing. So it's been really good. The guys are so lovely, so we all get on really nicely, which is makes all the difference, certainly.
Excellent.
Yeah, Mark Massive's an awesome person. Very nice. We've had him on the show a few times. We love him. Great guy.
Yeah.
Got to see him in Germany play live a couple of years ago, which was a fun time. It's cool that you joined the band though. But yeah, we'll be talking about Auger and discussing your upcoming, because I know you're now releasing music on your own, so we'll be discussing that as well, which is exciting. So and then we have next week a guest as well. We want to mention Danny Blue will be on the show, which will be nice. We're looking forward to seeing him for the first time. And we also have one announcement of an event coming up on August 19th at the Orpheum. Community After Dark will be doing one more. I think it'll probably be maybe the last one this year. But we thought we'd do one more because we got such a good response from the dance night we did on July 1st. We're going to do another one on August 19th as a way to say thank you. Hopefully people will come out. We're actually going to open the doors at 8 p.m. So it'll be a little earlier for people that have to work. And they can come out still, because last time they weren't open until 9.
And that is in Tampa, Florida.
We
paid international listeners. We should probably let them know.
That's with Tampa. Yeah, so you live locally or you live around the area of Tampa, come out and visit us on August 19th at the Orpheum. Yeah, you don't want to fly in from London probably for that.
Or maybe you do. Gotta be more.
All right, cool. And and thank you to everybody who attended the last couple of shows we did here in July as well. I appreciate people coming out and supporting live music again. That was a good thing. The Alpha Quadrant show we just did was a large amount of fun. Eon Rings were great. Really good stuff. Good concert. It was actually exciting. Gulf Boulevard too. They were fun. All right. So who's next? Oh, Gold. Come back for more Gold.
This is After Dark Radio, and you are listening to DJ Gold.
Alien life form must destroy. Emergency. Alien life form must destroy.
obliteration.
Across the Potomac River from Fort Myer and have thrown a cordon around the ship. They're supported by tanks, artillery, and machine guns.
Face obliteration. Face obliteration.
Destroyed our almost destroyed our Earth.
Crisis for humankind.
lite som så. Drömmar de består, trots att bäst före var igår. Fångad en dag, fångst av vår dag. Känsla som har väckts, ett hopp som föds, ett liv som släcks.
so long, longing for a shared experience, reaching out for one another's hands. Come on now, ready or not, ready or
Let's join together all night long. Move together side by side. Let the music take over. Look into each other's eyes. 'Cause when you stood so close to me, we should be dancing. We should be dancing all night, yeah. We should be dancing all night, yeah. We should be dancing all night long. We should be dancing, dancing all night. The music takes over. Let the beat carry you away. Join hands, make a circle. It's time to celebrate. On a Saturday night. Saturday night. We should be dancing all night, yeah. We should be dancing all night, yeah. We should be dancing all night, yeah. We should be dancing night after night. We should be dancing all night, yeah. We should be dancing all night, yeah. We should be dancing all night, yeah. We should be dancing night after night. All night long, yeah. We should be dancing all night, yeah. Dancing all night long.
Neon light is shining on your velvet skin and diamond eyes. It's no use denying you are running from the paradise, but the gates are hidden and the key is lost inside your heart. Winter feels much colder, tearing our world apart. So we fall to pieces. You didn't want to die, only you wasted all your feelings. And still it's so hard to believe that we fall to pieces. There are no reasons to go on. You have lost your feelings, and now you suffer on your own. Do you hear me calling? Try not to make the same mistakes as your eyes get blurry, and you feel this pain will never end. Final fantasy turning before the fear deletes your face. Run away from here, never to return to my embrace. So we fall to pieces. You did not want to die, only you wasted all your feelings. And still it's so hard to believe that we fall to pieces. There are no reasons to go on. You have lost your feelings, and now you suffer on your own. fall to pieces. You did not want to die, only wasted all your feelings. And still it's so hard to believe that we fall to pieces. There are no reasons to go on, you have lost your feelings. And now you suffer on your own. So we fall to pieces. So we fall to pieces. So we fall to pieces.
Welcome back to Community After Dark. I'm DJ Tom, and you just heard Zwar Machine. Czar Machine. How do you guys want to say that?
Zwar?
Swear Machine. I don't know. Swear Machine. That's a better name. They should rename themselves as Swear Machine.
Sure.
The song is called...
It's Zwar Machine, though.
Zwar Machine.
Yeah.
The song is called Toymaker, and that's from their new Conquest 3000 release on Bandcamp.
I did find out that, because I know you played them last week as well, that they messaged us because I said they were from somewhere, which I wasn't sure. But the one of the band members is from Minnesota, and the other ones are from the Netherlands, I believe.
Oh,
yeah, interesting.
So it's very interesting. Yeah, a little far apart there, Minnesota, Netherlands, but yeah. And Mock Fox is one of the, I believe, is the singer of the band. I've talked to Mock before, and he's a nice guy. So yeah, check out their new stuff.
All right. And then previous to that, we heard Information Age with a song called Inner Space. And that's from a self-titled release on, let's see, Lara Media Records.
Cool.
Good synth pop there, I think, anyway. And prior to that, we heard New Metal Discipline. They're back, but they've been recording at home, so they have their new Stay-at-Home Sessions 1, and they do Fall to Pieces live. But you can't tell that it's live. It's just a really good home recording.
Before that was The Friction with the song We Should Be Dancing. I feel like that's a cover. Is that a cover also?
No, you're thinking You Should Be Dancing from the Bee Gees.
The Bee Gees. Yeah, it's a cover of the Bee Gees. No, I don't think so.
Yeah. But this was the single edit from the We Should Be Dancing EP, and that's on their own label called The Friction Records.
Nice. Yeah, and there's more Brits. Lloyd Pierce, I believe his name is, if I'm not mistaken. Do you know Lloyd, Kyle?
I'm yet to meet him because I know he's a big part of Massive Ego for the Beautiful Suicide album. So, but he's been in touch since he found that I was joining, and he pops up every now and then. I know they're doing a tour of the UK at the moment. That seems to be going quite well. So, yeah, all the best to him.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's right. Because Lloyd was originally in Massive Ego.
Yeah.
For the first album. Oh, I'm sorry. It's my turn. Third song in Gold Set was by Vogon Poetry, and the song he played was Tanker. Sounds like a Klingon word, and that was off the Atomic Skies release that is on Audite Records, and that was the Scala remix of that track. That song was previously released on their last album that they put out, which is they added a remix on this new Atomic Skies release that they just put out. Pretty cool. Good band. I think they're influenced by a large amount by Star Trek, right, Gold?
No.
Or Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Hitchhiker's Guide. The Vogons.
The Vogons. And they read poetry. They read their poetry and your brain melts because it's so bad.
Yeah, and they had a song called Milliways.
Yep.
I don't know anything about Hitchhikers, whatever.
The restaurant or something at the edge of the galaxy.
Yeah, there was that really bad movie that they put out with Zooey Deschanel. That was horrible. But other than that, that's the only thing I know about.
The American film was bad, yeah.
Yeah, the American film, yeah.
But I heard they were doing they're going to try to reboot the series somehow.
I never read the book, so I mean, last book I read was The Outsiders. That was a long time ago.
All right, the previous that we heard Das Werk with a song called Rheintucker, and that's from their Eschmia album out on Scanner. And
Kyle, do you speak German or no?
Yeah.
I don't. Very, very little German. Not really enough to. I can read it better than I can speak it.
Oh, well, we don't have to try to impress them anymore then.
That's good.
Okay. All right, and then we started off with a Preemptive Strike with a song called Preemptive Strike, the 2021 version from the Redeclaration of War album, which is a small release of their best songs that they think, and redone 2021 style.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead, Gold. We want to talk to Kyle and
welcome to the show.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. So So you got Massive Ego on the horizon and Auger. So how do you find time in your week to kind of balance that stuff out?
That is the best question ever, because I think the answer for that is that I don't. But I certainly do my best to try and squeeze as much in as possible. It is quite a lot, because I work full time as well, so it's a lot to try and squeeze in, especially with the live shows and stuff. But it's finding a balance, and when I am in that productive zone with writing or whatever I'm doing, it tends to almost like domino effect. I can come up with quite a lot of stuff quite quickly, so it kind of almost buys me time to then focus on other bits. So it's slightly stressful, but I'm getting used to it.
We'll talk to Kyle a large amount more, because there's some stuff to definitely discuss with you. You have 3 albums released as Auger. I know you have a new format you're doing now. I saw you posted about it, where because you are now going to be self-releasing your own music on your own label, which is called Big Chair. I like that. Big Chair. I like
the Big Chair,
The Big Chair. The Big Chair. And so you're going to be doing that format, which is a little different, like what Daniel Graves is doing from Aesthetic Perfection now, where you're going to be releasing a single a month, and you're looking to do that for about a year. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's the sort of thing. I feel like it's the modern way. I feel like things are sort of consumed these days in quite sort of small bites, and we found we can get just as much sort of excitement and audience sort of engagement with a single as we can with an album. So our plan is to sort of release music. We're very prolific anyway. We released 3 albums in 3 years and a host of other stuff. So we're always writing. So it sort of made sense to sort of drop a single and then work on that, get people excited about it, do a show with it, release another one, and sort of build a bit of momentum, so that when that final album comes out, it's like a nice package that people are already familiar with. We'll throw some extra tracks on there, but it just almost like spreads the fun over a longer period of time, and it means that we can sort of have a bit more freedom with what we release, because we can do it more strategically and just write songs as and when, and they're really fresh, and it's just it makes sense for us as the way that we write, I think.
Yeah. No, it makes sense, especially nowadays, the way music is consumed. It's not the same as it was 10, 20 years ago, where
no, it seems to be, even if you drop an album, if there's been no singles, you sort of, people listen to the first one. If it's good, they'll carry on. They get to board of track 4, and it's like they get bored or whatever, and it's sort of
it's relevant too. If you keep
very true.
I think that's the sad thing, because it is true. So we're trying to sort of combat that, and almost not force people to listen to it. But if they know what the song is as the 5th song, they're more inclined to listen to the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd and 4th to get to that song, if that makes sense. So it's just sort of, we love what we do. We want to make sure that everyone's listening to all the songs that we do, because we put just as much effort into one as we do all of them. So
that makes sense. No, it makes sense, because people, it seems like nowadays, anyways, with the social media, internet, and everything the way it is, people's attention spans they don't last very long. And, and albums come out, and then within 2 weeks they're old, supposedly. I don't know how that's even possible, but
it's crazy, isn't it? But then if you do that with a single and it's old after 2 weeks, well, then you've got another single coming out 2 weeks afterwards. Right. So you can kind of keep it going. Whereas an album, it's like, oh, I've got to write another 12 songs to sort of keep that momentum. It's a bigger task sort of thing. So it just ensures that everyone is engaged and everyone's satisfied and everyone's enjoying new music, and there's always something to look forward to as well.
I think it'll work out really good when the live music gets swinging again, because you can say, well, we're going to debut our new song that you won't hear till can't buy till next month, and
absolutely,
and all like that.
Yeah, it gets them sort of excited for that, and then they're hearing a song that just came out and they're hearing it straight away, and just sort of it helps them roll better. It's great. It's going to be really good fun. And so it's called The Big Chair. So it's Tears for Fears inspired.
Nice.
One of the best albums. One of the best albums of all time.
Yeah, great album. Great album.
Well, I realised whenever we release songs, it'll be songs from The Big Chair. So that was my. Nice. I found that hilarious. I was like, yes, I'm doing that.
All right. Kyle's next. He's gonna be. Yeah, he's been playing some music for you, DJing, and we'll come back and talk to him. So come back for his set.
Communion After Dark.
your eyes. I feel lost sometimes. It's in your eyes, the darkest light. 'Cause everything must die. It's in the way we are. 'Cause everything must die. It's in the way we are. 'Cause everything must die. She hides the truth. She knows she will feed tonight. Fill the hole inside. Lust's appetite. He's filled with youth, with no care for truth. He knows what he needs tonight, what will feel alright. The game plays in as she fakes a grin. She knows she will get away. He's the prey today. Lust found her way. A brief alliance, a curse of silence, a claim upon them, their only requiem, with words of fire, of false desires, sing for the condemned, their only requiem. They found the youth and hid the truth. Masquerades pretending to make a fool of you. No evidence, no consequence. With desire so hard to hide, it's not hard to find. Rumors broke silence, burn through with violence. A nature too strange, forever ends today. A brief alliance, a curse of silence, a claim upon them, their only requiem, with words of fire, of false desire, sing for the condemned, their only requiem. A brief alliance, a curse of silence, a claim upon them, their only
You gasoline, I turpentine. done nothing, you've done nothing wrong. Immerse your territory in this comfort. You've done nothing. Dream your dream, complete the story. You've done nothing, you've done nothing wrong. Immerse your territory in this comfort. You've done nothing wrong. You gasoline, I turpentine. Wipe out the spark, fade and decline. You gasoline, I turpentine. Drown in your hell, I will be fine. Dream your dream, complete the story. You've done nothing, you've done nothing wrong. Immerse It's such
Welcome back to Communionafterdark. My name's Kyle from the band Auger and also from Massive Ego. I really hope you enjoyed my DJ set there. The last song you heard was Needle in a Bruise by Mesh. That was released on Dependent back in 1999. As we just found out, that was when I was 3 years old. Sorry to make everyone else feel old there. But that's been one of my favourite albums and my favourite songs ever since I was 5 or 6. I absolutely love Mesh. I think they're really good. I'm from the UK as well, so big heroes of mine for sure. Just before that, there was a band called Health, a band that I've only recently discovered, but that song was called Stone Fist. It's a really interesting track, has a sort of movie sort of soundtrack vibe to it, really sort of big and very, very modern compared to the other stuff as well. So another good track. Before that was a band called Hapax, although I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. The X is probably pronounced differently. Another sort of recent discovery was a song called Survive the Night, and that song is just, I'm absolutely obsessed with it at the moment. It's released on Swiss Dark Nights in 2016, and I believe they're from Italy, which I didn't even realise. I thought a lot of this stuff comes from Germany, so it's quite a surprise to find out they're from Naples. So yeah.
That's cool.
Definitely. Before that was Diorama with their song Gasoline. That was released on Ascension just last year. I think that song's almost straight in to be like a modern classic. I think it's sort of along the lines of the sort of Project Pitchfork Rain and all that sort of track. It's just got this sort of vibe that I don't think will ever grow old over a period of time. I think it's going to be really current and it's going to do really well for the foreseeable future. Before that was a band called Acatong with the song that I've actually forgotten the name of.
Requiem.
Requiem, that was it. that was released on Dependent as well, just a few years ago. And I found out as well, they're from South Africa.
Yes.
So yeah, it was the last place you'd expect that sort of music to come from, but absolutely brilliant stuff. Really, really good.
Very good.
Yeah, great. Before that was another one of my favourites by Pride and Fall. It was I Wither. And again, absolutely fantastic album, released on Dependent as well, back in 2007. And yeah, I think I listened to that because I just finished primary school and was just starting high school. And that was like my sound. I was one of the cool kids who listened to the goth music.
Awesome.
But that song is just absolutely amazing. And I had the opportunity to work with them quite recently on a remix. So I was really pleased to be able to do that on one of their songs. So because they've always been like big heroes of mine. And then I started it off with what I say is a really underrated band called Eden Synthetic Corpse, with their song 8,000 Square Feet. And it's just an absolute massive. The whole album is just absolutely brilliant. And that song really stands out for me as one of the better ones. But the band, if you haven't heard of them, definitely check them out. I think they still sort of do stuff here and there. They've never been much of a live band, but the albums they produce are absolutely flawless from front to back, and a really good sort of dark energy and lots of energy, really. Just
Yes.
Yeah, we love
just good stuff.
And they're from Portugal, aren't they?
They are, yeah. Again, I feel like I've got quite a good multinational mix of songs here without even realising.
You did.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Great stuff. Good set, Kyle. Very good set. I like it. Yeah, excellent. Good stuff on there.
All right, so since we already started talking about it, we know you love Tears for Fears. You just talked about some of the bands that you were listening to when you were young. What other influences got you into the music that you make now?
Ooh, another very good question. I think I've always listened to such a huge variety of stuff, and it literally spans from like Destiny's Child to Rammstein. Like there is there's nothing I won't listen to. But it's a good song. It's a good song, regardless of who made it or what genre it fits under. I think a lot of the earlier stuff was inspired by Mesh, as I mentioned before. I had that album on repeat, and it was just I think at that point it falls apart. It was just I just remember I had this old game on my PlayStation 2. And you could make music on it. I remember being 8 years old and trying to recreate all that sort of stuff because it was just so great. So I grew up listening to a lot of that. And also my mum's stuff as well. My mum was in a band called Faithful Dawn. And her stuff in the 90s was like a huge inspiration for all the stuff that I do now. I sort of use that as the basis to build my songs around, because I've always loved the way that she structured her lyrics and her melodies, and the way my dad wrote the music as well. So it's been quite nice to sort of almost take that as like a masterclass on what I want to do and incorporate that with my influences.
I know I have at least 2 Faithful Dawn albums.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Was that on Nightbreed Records?
Nightbreed, yeah. So the first one was Nightbreed with a guy called Trevor, and then the second one was Dark Beat, which is my dad's label. It was like self-released, which is quite nice that we've gone for our own thing, the Big Chair, because that's what they did back in 1998, I think it was, that they went to their own label. So yeah, they had a sort of a short existence live, but the music they made was just so good, so timeless as well.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So your mom that's really cool. Awesome. Yeah, my parents aren't that cool. But that's good. They have cool parents.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. And my stepdad manages us as well. He's been in the business for 40 years. Stephen Farr. He's without him, we would never have done any of the things that we've done, particularly sort of the from the show side. Playing all the countries we've managed to be able to play. So a lot of good support behind us from family, which has been really great.
Awesome. Yeah, no, it is very awesome. And yeah, I was gonna say, what your comment, like you said, good music's good music. I think people worry too much sometimes about genres and what it's just like they get caught up in all this stuff, and it's like you just listen to the music for music, and if you enjoy the song,
absolutely. Like, why would you deny yourself the opportunity to enjoy more music? If it's just because of I don't like rock, so I won't listen to anything by Placebo or Queen of Stone Age, but you never know, you might actually like it, and then it's for the sake of just giving something a listen, giving something a chance, and being a bit open-minded for 3 minutes, you might be able to discover something that really sort of inspires you or changes your outlook on stuff. Or I think music makes people better people, so the more you can take on board, the better you are, sort of thing.
Yeah,
I agree with you.
People do freak out sometimes when they find out that oh my God, I really like that, and then they hear, what kind of music it is and where they're from. And
so Kyle, do you have any favorites from the first 3 albums that you've done? I mean, are they just all like a labor of love? I know you had The Awakening, which was originally on Rebco Records, if I'm not mistaken.
That's right, yeah.
And then you had your last 2 prior, which were on Dartunes, which, we love Raphael, good guy. He does a great job over there. Yeah. And so do you have any favorites, or just Insurgents, because that was the last album you put out? Was that your...
Yeah, I think with it, they're all a labor of love, and I sometimes forget about the earlier tracks and listen to them and go, oh, now I really like this. But it's, I think our whole philosophy from the start was to write songs that we would enjoy listening to. We write them, we listen back to them and go, oh, I really like this. And that's sort of the point. So we enjoy all our music. I think there's ones that sort of stand out to us that I'm really proud of. I think the song When We're Apart on the From Now On I album, I wrote that about my nan's battle with cancer and stuff. And so it's a really personal song. And it's one of those ones that I couldn't have asked it to come out better. I had the most amazing backing track for it all prepared. And the lyrics just came out perfectly. Everything just fits, and I'm really, really pleased with that. But there's other songs that I wouldn't have expected, like Hit the Lights, that on the last album, that when we play live, it just sounds absolutely humongous. So that's become a bit of a favorite as well, because it's so good to play live. But then even the earlier stuff, like Substance, which is a Faithful Dawn track, it's just, I think, because I have that sort of connection with it live, because we played it every single show, it's sort of got a special place. It all depends. I think we love them all. If I had to pick one, it'd probably be when We Are Apart, just because of the sentiment behind it. But equally, I could passionately perform all the songs, because they're all stories, and they're all things I want to share anyway. So.
Great. Well, yeah, and I like that. I like the answer too that you gave. It's a great answer. All right. Well, Kyle, we're going to talk more, because we do need to go to some more music. Do not go anywhere on the show, people. If you're listening, please share our show. Make sure you're giving people, what would you say, bang your monkey? Make sure you're.
What does that even mean?
Just help people tune into our show that don't know about our show. Share, repost. We don't have the same reach we once did, because nobody cares about Facebook anymore. Plus, Facebook dummies down everything.
I think that's what it is. It's Facebook hiding stuff.
Yes. Well, so yeah, it's more Facebook. I mean, but you could bitch about all you want. It's the way Facebook is nowadays, so it is what it is.
Maybe some of our fans can make TikTok videos for us.
Yeah, TikTok videos, TikTok crap, whatever the hell that is.
I'm trying not to learn new things, but I heard about TikTok.
We need some cool stuff. We need you to help us. If you're listening to the show and you hear that, do it. Don't just waste it. Just do it. Do it. All right.
Do it.
Bang your monkey.
Do it.
Bang your monkey.
Bang your monkey.
Or you could be like me and you can bang your shot glass.
Bang your shot glass. Yeah. Send us some more shot glass videos. All right, I'm next. Come back for more music, and then we'll talk to Kyle. But we're also going to talk to Kyle at the after the last song, so do not go anywhere. Stick around for the whole show. We'll see you soon.
This is Communionafterdark Radio, and you are listening to DJ Paradise.
Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial again.
Here's all I am, an illusion. I am. Remain unseen. intrusion. Ooh, I am. Was born a ghost, lived as a lie, prey to my woes. I hate your words, but I'm unhurt. I don't belong. I don't know how to feel alive, and I don't know if I'll ever be home again. I don't know if you'll ever see me fall. I don't know how to feel alive, and I don't know if I'll ever be home again. I don't know if you'll ever see me fall. I bear your lies, your words of pride, despise your code. Repent my oath, resent and loathe the one above. I don't know how to feel alive, and I don't know if I'll ever be home again. I don't know if you'll ever see me fall. I don't know how to feel alive, and I don't know if I'll ever be home again. I don't know if you'll ever see me fall. Why did I become the one here and now? Everything that you need is just about. Remain in silence, a broken alliance, a traitor to life, to love, to all that we know. I don't know how to feel alive, and I don't know if I'll ever be home again. I don't know if you'll ever see me fall. I don't know how to feel alive, and I don't know if I'll ever be home again. I don't know if you'll ever see me fall. I don't know how to feel alive, and I don't know if I'll ever be home again. I don't know if you'll ever see me fall.
I wanna step inside alternate reality. Parallel life, never grow old.
Our deadlines past, no choices left. Inhaling every breath. Wildfires rage endlessly. Diamonds falling into the sea. The silence is deafening. When no one hears the screams. Hold you close. Won't be for long. Like secret fears and exiles floating at your door. The stadiums are hospitals. The empty void stores. A Charleston taste come easily when nothing's on the shelves. Now is the time for the best of us, the rest of us, made ignorant by force, divided by the sciences, muted from discourse. The malign hide from reality, and the benign by narrow inquiry, turning a blind eye, turning a blind eye. All we have learned soon will all be gone. When waters rise and flow, the fields no longer grow, and no one to remember those who promise upon themselves. They sold the world for a pittance of what she was really worth. Now is the time for goodbyes. When only one remains, no one digs their grave. When only one remains, no one digs their grave. If only one remains, no one digs their grave. If only one remains, no one digs their grave. Now is the
All right, we are back at Communion After Dark as the last set of our show, the podcast for this week, July 26th. We want to thank again Kyle for joining us. We are big fans of Auger, so we're very happy to have him. And the last song you heard was by Push Button Press. The song you heard was 5 Celsius. That's off the single 5 Celsius. Is actually not released yet. It'll be out on Cold Transmission Music later in the year on upcoming compilation. That was sent over by Jim Walker, who is the front man for Push Button Press, the singer. And yeah, he sent it over as a thank you because recently I booked him in concert and he wanted to send over a song, which I really appreciate. Great track. Good stuff. I'm looking forward to the new music from Push Button Press. The 5th song in my set was by Lucia, Cifarelli. And the song you heard was To Be Alive. That is off her album I Am I. E-Y-E. Okay, I Am I. Okay. And that is on Metropolis Records. And she is also, of course, in the band KMFDM. But this is her solo album that she put out recently on Metropolis. A little different than KMFDM, but very good stuff. And I think you'll enjoy that track.
Okay. Previously, we heard new Lord of the Lost with a song called The 13th from their new Judas album out on Napalm Records.
Yeah. Chris Harms, great voice. Love his voice.
And they're back to dark, heavy music.
Yeah.
I mean, they're...
Not every song on the album's heavy. That one is not very heavy with guitars at all, but There is some very heavy guitar songs on that, or tracks on that album as well. But he mixes up the styles excellent, and his production is great.
Okay, before that, Paradise played Forces of Light with the song Illusion and Deception from the release Illusion and Deception on Scent Air Records.
Yeah, that's a 3-track single that is out right now on the Scent Air. Some good synth pop, not really EBM, I don't know, whatever. Just enjoy the song and listen to it. There is a Stars Crusaders remix on there as well on that 3-track single. The second song in my set was by Error Enter Exit, which is a German band. That was a self-released album that I played, and the song you heard was Engel aus Stahl und Glut. Engel aus Stahl und Glut.
Nailed it.
Yeah, why not? I know Engel means angel. I know that much. That is off the self-titled album as well, which is again, you can pick that up on there. We give you the link on our playlist. If you go to communionafterdark.com, all the links are on there for you to buy the album or listen to it or download it if it's like a digital album. So check that out. Their sound is very reminiscent of Cephalgi, bands like that, German bands that sound along those lines. Very good stuff. The singer sounds a little bit like Rummelsnuff. Little bit.
Which we played last week.
Yeah, Gold. I know Gold loves Rummelsnuff.
Yeah.
The first song in my set was by Mental Exile, and that was Infernal Hotline. Gold did play the remix of this track previously. I really, really enjoy the original of this song, so I wanted to play it. It is on Infernal Hotline EP, which is brand new. Came out about a month and a half ago on Alpha Matrix. That is the new Mental Exile release that is out now. Mental Exile has a synthwave sound to them in some of their music, but I just love that track. Good stuff.
Yeah, Mental Exile
I really like that guy's voice a large amount. I know he's also in Mon Trauma, and he's just got a great voice.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Gold? I'm sorry.
They're back out playing for the first time since the pandemic. They opened up for Solitary Experiments this past weekend.
Oh, cool.
Nice. All right. Mental Exile or Mon Trauma?
Mental Exile, Lights of Euphoria, and then Solitary Experiments.
Nice. Cool. All right. So there's my set. I hope you enjoyed it. I do want to make sure that we announce the donations for our week because, again, we've talked about this probably ad nauseum, but the donations definitely help us keep the show running on a monthly basis, and we appreciate that. We want to make sure we continue spreading the love of music, and so thank you to everybody who donates to the show. And if you want to be a one-time donator, all you have to do, again, is go to communionafterdark.com, and it doesn't matter the amount that you're donating. You can donate whatever you feel you can afford, and we really appreciate it. Donations this week are from mostly monthly. We do have one-time donator as well, but the monthly donators, Stephen Hall, Bibliodude, Dave Steinhausen, Johann Rombotz, Johann Rombotz, Jillian Tate, Lauren Montgomery, Dia S. or Amy Black, Diaz from Tampa. Amy Black, who will actually be coming back to DJ on our show again in late August. And we had Amy on last year as well, so we're looking forward to having her back on. Peter G., Andrew Lindsay, Kalani Robinson, Tobias Fry, Mr. Phoenix, Chris Starr, Dennison Kane, who I believe will be joining us for the first time ever live because he did a guest DJ set for us previously, but he'll be on in September at some time. Evan Wajinga, Lance Cooley, our buddy, the Mad Professor from FSU, donates twice a month to our show, and Megan Hunter, who we know very well, The Purge, which is Thomas, and that we love The Purge. Congratulations, Thomas, on your engagement. He just got engaged. Andreas Mirzik, Andrew Shaw Natten from the band Modula One, and Ross Martinez. Thank you, all of you, very much. And we did get a one-time donation from Aaron Reed, who said, "Praise to the dark DJ lords and lady." I like that. Thank you, Aaron.
Yeah.
It's very nice of you. All right, so that was the donations for the week. So Kyle, thank you so much again. It's been an honor having you on. But so what is next now? I know you've already said you got a single coming up. When does this first single come out? When can we see this new release?
Yeah, so it's called Sound of the Machine, and it comes out on the 6th of August, on Friday the 6th of August, which I think is only a week away, a week and a bit away. So it's I really look forward to dropping it out there, and it's a very different approach to our normal stuff, but it's possibly a new direction for where we're going into. It even features a second guitar, so I'm playing a bit of guitar on it as well, so to try and pad it out to create something different for the live shows. So yeah, we shot the video just a couple of weeks back, and that's all finished, and it's all ready on YouTube to premiere, I think, at 12 midday UK time on the 6th.
So will there be like every month? Will you be trying to do a single like within 30 days every month, or is it just no real like time frame? It'll just be a single every month, or how's that going to work?
We're going to try and get them out as frequently as possible. It's going to be pretty much every month, if not sort of almost like a 4-week gap between them.
Okay.
So we have a couple sort of lined up with some video ideas, and I think once the videos start to come in, because we want to do a video for all of them as well. So once we start to do those, we can sort of really start to schedule it out. But it looks like we've got enough sort of new stuff to come all the way up until December. And I wrote a song not yesterday, day before, and I've slotted that one in as well because it's really fresh, it's really new. So, and I think that's the beauty of it. We can those really new ideas, those really new songs, we can put out there with no delay, and there's no sort of stagnant stuff going out there. It's as fresh as it comes, sort of thing.
Awesome.
So if people haven't heard Auger before, how would you describe your band?
Yeah, so we're a two-piece. Our music is sort of a blend. There's always been a blend between a sort of 80s electronic element and then a really modern guitar, like a metal-based thing. So it's sort of like bands like Gojira and I suppose Rammstein to a degree, Tool, that sort of thing for the metal. And then with bands like Gary Newman, Tears for Fears, Depeche Mode, Duran Duran, all those sort of bands, and it's sort of a hybrid of the two. And we're going a little bit more towards sort of a more rocky sound as well. So we brought in some influences such as like Placebo. It's a whole mix. I think that to sort of sum it up, it's really melodic. I think it's the best way to sum it up. It's melodic and it's energetic.
Okay, awesome. Well, I like that because I like that description. Placebo is a great band, by the way. Where can people find your music? Where, I mean, like, because we have a large amount of listeners who either are new or they don't know where to find music. So where can they find your music?
So our music is on all the sort of streaming and purchasing platforms, however many there are out there. So your Spotify's, your iTunes, YouTube, Deezer, all that sort of thing. And then we put regular updates on our Instagram, which is auger.band, as well as our Facebook. And we have a website as well, auger.band, that has basically a list of all those sort of things, so where you can find our music, our merch, all bits like that. But there's plenty of ways to sort of consume it and access it. And as I say, the new video for the new single, as well as all the future ones, will be uploaded on our own YouTube channel, which would be quite. So make sure you head over there and give that a subscribe, because we never really built that up before. So yeah, I think it's /Auger official, but I'm sure if you type it in, you'll be able to find it.
So I have a last song coming up here, and then we will talk to Kyle a little bit more, so don't go anywhere. We'll probably try and read some comments as well. But my last song is from Lily. This was sent over to me, and I appreciate that. Lily is a 17-year-old, phenomenal voice. Her her I believe her father might have sent this. I'm not sure, but I played one track by Lily before. This was actually produced, or I believe by Dirk from used to be in Project Pitchfork. Now he's in Schreiber, and Dirk Schreiber, that he produced the album or the EP that's come out. It's called Triad. The song you're gonna hear is Chasing Dreams. Listen to it. Open your minds. It's a good track. It's a little different, but I really enjoy it. And it's remixed by Vasi Valis, who is from Frozen Plasma, Reaper. Vasi's done a million things.
Namnambulu.
Yeah, many other things. So it's self-released. It'll be coming out very soon. It's not officially released yet. There's also going to be a Rotterdam remix on there. So some cool stuff and very talented artists. So check out the track, and we will be back soon.
Ready, die, take me away. No need to worry. Gray they are, sad so far.
All right, we're back at Community After Dark. This is, I hope you enjoyed the show and enjoyed the music. We do want to thank Kyle again for being such a great guest and the awesome DJ set. And yeah, we were very happy to have you on. It's been a great pleasure to have.
Thank you very much.
And Auger again. Before we're gonna read some comments as well, but Auger is yourself, and I know we're leaving out because you have another band member which we haven't mentioned.
Yeah, Kieran.
Kieran, okay.
Yeah.
And Kieran, like, do you guys have like certain roles in the band, or do you do most of the stuff and Kieran's a live member, or how does that work?
Yeah, so I tend to sort of write the music as a whole, and then I'll think it's really good, and then I'll give it to Kieran. Will then come around to the studio, get his guitar, and he'll make it sound 100 times better. That seems to be the way that we roll. And then quite often we'll be sitting in the studio and we bounce off each other really quickly. And with his guitar playing, I sort of do some drums on something, and we'll come up with something quite quickly. So we work together really, really well when we're there, but we've gotten used to the sort of COVID way of doing things, which has been, he comes around once every now and then just totally just transforms all the songs with his guitar and his ideas that he comes up with. And then, of course, when we play live as well, an integral role doing the backing vocals and playing the guitar as well, which he does very, very well, I have to say.
So you guys both live in the same area? I mean, relatively close to each other?
Yeah. So we actually went to the same high school, and we didn't even know. It was only after we met in, I think in the January of 2017, and then formed Auger in the July. So we hadn't known each other long, and it turned out we'd gone to high school together for 5 years and all this sort of stuff. But yeah, he lives only about, he's actually moved slightly out of town, but it's still only about 20 minutes away. So it's quite close.
Nice. All right.
Have you had any formal vocal training?
No. The truth is, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. I just sort of open my mouth, and however it comes out is how it comes out. I've had to learn quite quickly because we did quite a lot of shows. In 2 years, we did about 60 shows. So it's quite sort of full on. But I think because of that, I've sort of, we did live streams for 5 hours. My voice somehow managed to cope for it all. But I always said, I think if I had training, I'm probably doing a lot of things wrong. But it does work. So
You're just like, you're able to like hold these really long notes, and like we know that you can hit those low, deep notes, and it's just amazing. That is quite a feat.
Oh, thank you. I think it helps being very tall, so I can sort of have extra long lungs and.
Is that what it is? Do you like squat as you're making a note? You're like, oh.
Yeah, I was slowly rise up and sort of bring it out. Yeah, maybe I should be doing that.
All right, that was my dumb.
It probably helps too that you were raised in a musical family, so.
Yeah, definitely. I only started singing when I was about 16, 17. It was the first time I ever sang for anyone.
Like 5 years ago.
Yeah, basically.
Not that young.
I'm just joking. It's just a joke.
Well, it was only 6 or 7, so it wasn't far off.
That's true.
You're so darling.
I get that a lot.
Like, come visit us when you're old enough to drink.
Well, funny enough, I should be in the US at the end of November. I'm hoping to go to Chicago, of all places. So I've booked all my flights and applied for the visa and stuff. So I'll be doing a small acoustic set somewhere around there while I'm in town, sort of thing. So if anyone is in that area and they want to see a bit of an acoustic show, I'll be trying to organise that as best I can.
That's really cool. That's really awesome, actually. We don't live anywhere near Chicago, but it'd be cool if we did.
Really excited about, the new stuff coming out.
Thank you.
Yeah. And Gold is probably, I'm sure, because Gold's a huge Massive Ego fan too. So we're all excited about the new stuff you'll be doing with Massive Ego as well.
Yeah, it's sounding really good. I'm really, really pleased with it. And Mark and Ollie have let me sort of be really adventurous with the style and really sort of put my spin on it. So it's a real upbeat 80s sort of vibe, but with that sort of traditional Massive Ego sort of flair to it. It's going to be really great.
Awesome. Yeah, it's exciting. It's a great combination that you've joined the band. I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, we're gonna have to see what kind of outfits you're gonna pick out for when you get on stage.
yeah, you got to dress up like Mark on stage.
Absolutely. Hopefully he'll lend me some of his ears, some of his big hair. That'd be great.
Those horns, yeah, those ears, yeah. All the glitter he's got going on. All right, Kyle. Well, I want to thank you very much. We truly appreciate again you coming on, and we will hopefully we can have you back on in the future. We'd love to do that. Whether after you've gotten some more songs out with Auger this year with your new your new label that you're putting out, the Big Chair, which is your own label again, as you mentioned. So check out Auger's previous releases as well if you haven't heard them. Again, he has 3 albums, as I mentioned. The first was The Awakening. Second was From Now On I, which is on Dark Tunes. And the last one came out just last year called Insurgents, which was a great album as well. And that is on Dark Tunes as well. So check out all 3 of those releases. And we will read some comments and then say goodbye. And next week we have Danny Blue coming on. So looking forward to that as well. Awesome.
So Shy Violence says the Alexa farts in the beginning were funny, but the one at the tail end, fantastically hilarious. You should send that listener a free shot glass. There was a listener who dropped that.
People really? Okay. Yeah, people
you picked the sample, the Alexa fart sample at the beginning, but one of our Mixcloud listeners picked the Alexa fart sample at the end. So I put them both.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
And then Dominique Chaudet says, haha, loved the intro. I was even bold enough to think for a second I might have inspired it. And Dominique is the one who said the one at the end. Lovely set as usual. Great job. The outro made my day again. You guys are insane.
Well, there you go. There's the listener who inspired our sample.
Mm-hmm. And send us more, by the way.
Yeah, more parts.
Rosemary Jerkan Martin. I love The Lord of the Lost. Great song. Awesome video. Listen to it on YouTube. Did not share because my community does not approve of videos like that. Sadness. Oh.
I haven't watched the priest video, but I'm sure it's very anti-Catholic. Anyways.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Biblio Dude. First one to comment. Of course you are, Biblio Dude. Woohoo! Love all the new tunes, dudes. Sorry I've not commented of late. I was on vacay. Oh, I picked up some new vinyl at a record shop, a really old DM of Strange Love remixed by Bomb the Bass. B-side was nothing. I thought it'd be ironic if there really was nothing on the B-side. Yeah, one of Depeche Mode's best songs is Nothing. Well, for me, I love it.
Strange Love's a great track too. I don't know if I've ever heard Bomb the Bass remix or not. I have no idea. But all right, cool. Well, if you want to comment on our Mixcloud show and help us out with listening to Mixcloud or Heart This, or was it Hear This?
Hear This.
Hear This. That's a cool little site because it's a streaming site like Mixcloud. But Hear This, you can actually rewind the player, fast forward.
The playlist is in there. You can download it.
You can listen as many times as you want on that format. Whereas Mixcloud kind of limits everything. Plus, Mixcloud doesn't allow you to rewind, fast forward. It's just like you listen, and once it stops, you have to go back to the beginning. So
yeah,
plenty of music.
We don't mention that we're on Prime Music,
Spotify.
Yeah, and Spotify. We're on Prime Music and Spotify.
Oh wow! I forgot we were on Prime Music.
Ooh.
On Amazon Prime Music. Yeah.
Ooh.
Nice. Exactly. Yeah. All right. Well, Kyle, again, thank you. And we look forward to the release on August 6th. So make sure you come and check out his new track, which I'm sure we'll be playing on the show as well around that date. So hopefully we have a large amount to look forward to here in the next number of months from Auger, because we got songs coming out more or less every 4 weeks. So that's going to be good news.
Songs from the Big Chair. You got to.
Songs from the Big Chair. I love that. Awesome.
Songs
all right, well, I want to say goodbye and thank you again.
Thank you very much for having me. It's been great. It's been really good.
Bye.
Thanks for listening.
Maybe that'd be really thrilling for you.
Oh my God! If somebody ever flew in from London to visit us, we will hang out all night and buy you drinks.
I'll buy them drinks all night if they do that.
Yeah.
Will someone turn off that music?
That's enough. I'm putting an end to this freak show right now.